Following reports from Sunday World alleging that the National Prosecuting Authority (NPA) has reopened Anele Tembe's case, an organization called Women for Change has welcomed the news, claiming it will be Anele's voice. Anele allegedly jumped to her passing in a Cape Town hotel 2 years ago. Her family does not believe she took her own life, hence they have challenged the NPA's decision to drop the case. The founder of Women for Change told the South Africans that the Tembes deserve to know how their daughter passed away. While we feel that South Africa has rather collective amnesia about what happened to Anele Tembe on 11th April 2021, we are still deeply hurt by this horrific incident, so we welcome the decision of the reinvestigation of this case. Kernan gained hero status after he was taken this year. Many forgot about the tragic passing of his fiancée 2 years ago, as well as the abuse allegations. Nelly's story was overshadowed by celebrity worship, but we will not forget about her. We will be her voice and fight for her justice. So many questions remain unanswered on how Nelly's naked body ended up in front of the Pepper Club Hotel. Why was the investigation closed in the first time? Why were witness statements ignored? Why does Nelly's family have no answer until today on how their child passed away? In a previous interview on the Sovereign podcast, aka denied abusing the late aspirant chef. He admitted that their relationship was not perfect and he might have emotionally abused her at times. That is one of those moments where you lose your temper and you break silence in the crib. I didn't abuse Anele. I might have been emotionally abusive at times, he said on the podcast. All you guys are seeing is a broken door and it doesn't look good on me at all. I will take that and it's not my finest moment. Our relationship was so explosive. It can be super great and also toxic. Sometimes you do things that you are not proud of, he continued. The rapper did an interview shortly after her funeral and described what happened on that day Anele passed away. It was a great day. We went down to Cape Town. We went to the V&A. We had lunch with our friends. We had lunch, we went shopping. She got dressed. She looked beautiful as always, and then we went to work. We came back around 11 with some friends and the friends left. And then prior to that week having left for Cape Town, myself and Anele had a particularly different week. And the week was very difficult for our relationship. Lots of disagreements, arguments, and so forth, he said. We sat down, we spoke, and naturally we started disagreeing again. And things got more heated to the point where it was the early hours of the morning. So at one point, when things started to take a turn, I decided that it would be best for me to remove myself from the situation. I decided I was going to gather my belongings and book myself into another room and hopefully things would simmer down. Got to the point where we argued more, and the thing that really breaks my heart, I have my ring with me. It's the only thing that I have of her belongings, and she took it off and threw it at me. We said very mean things to each other and I left the room, came back to her room because I had taken her phone. And things took a turn for the worse when we got to a point in the argument where Anele kind of threatened to take her own life. I had called reception for security and kind of tried to remove myself from the situation. And I think out of panic, I didn't want to be there or feel that this was going to happen. So I went to the bathroom, and when I came out of the bathroom, she wasn't in the room. I looked around the room, she wasn't there. I got to the balcony and I looked down to the street. That's where she was.